This is our audience tonight. We're not letting them hear this because we have surprises in store for Dave Wright, who's about to give a glittering performance. Bill Henley, when we reveal the secrets of his blind date 30 years ago. And David Norris, when he gets a birthday present he'll never forget. For these people and more, it's Surprise, Surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cilla Black.
Everybody, and welcome to Surprise, Surprise, the show where the most surprising things happen to the most surprising people. Now, my mum is full of surprises. Oh, she is. She was putting some stuff in the washing machine the other day, and I said, listen, Mum, listen, Mother, don't put that bed jacket in because it runs. Now, you're going to have to wash that bed jacket separately. She said, oh, I won't wash it on its own. I'll wait till I get something else that runs, then I'll wash them both together. But I think mums are wonderful. I think kids are marvellous too. I get a lot of letters from children. And this one, I'd love to read this letter to you. It's from Carly Hawkridge. And she's from Herts or Hearts. How do you say, Herts or Hearts? Hearts. Oh, sorry. Well, if you're my mother in Liverpool, it's Herts, mother. If you're down here, it's Hearts. All right. She says, dear Cilla, I am writing to tell you that my mummy looks like you, and all my friends think that you look like my mummy. But she does not sing like you. She sings like Hilda Ogden. Lots of love, Carly. Mind you, it could have been worse. Could have been the other way around, couldn't it? But, you know, we also get lots of letters from people, you the viewers out there, writing into us saying that, well, you do marvellous impressions of famous people. And there's a particular bloke in the audience tonight. We've got a particular letter from an able seaman, Dave Wright, from HMS Torquay. Where are you, Dave? Oh, and he's the hello, sailor. Now, Dave, you have been driving your shipmates crackers with your impersonation of Gary Glitter. What do you mean, no, no, no? Oh, yes, yes, yes. And on tonight's show, you're going to drive us crackers. Come on down and join us. Oh, I think you look ever so smart, Dave.
I look scared.
Pardon?
Do I look scared?
No, you look lovely.
I look terrified.
You're just shaking like that, but you're all right. We've made special arrangements for you to be here tonight, you know, because your ship sailed 2 days ago.
I wish I was on it.
Oh, Dave, that's not nice. At least your mates can have a bit of peace.
I hope they're sick.
They will be sick when they see you on the
Well,
telly.
no.
Because you're going to do... Pardon?
I will be.
You're going to do your impression of Gary Glitter tonight, but we told you that you were going to be one of many. Is that right?
Yes.
Wrong.
No,
you're not going. You are going to be on your own tonight, kid. You're it. The star of the show. But you can't do a Gary Glitter dressed in that uniform, can you?
No.
Yes, I don't know, though, yes. I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to go off and get changed, and I shall see you later. I think I'm in love again. But speaking of changing clothes, I wonder what my mate Chris Biggins has dolled himself up as this week. Where are you, Chris? Come on, love. Here I am.
mademoiselle.
You haven't damaged your onions or anything, have you?
Half, so. Bonjour.
I know you said that, bonjour.
I have.
Who are you supposed to be?
I will give you the clue.
The clue.
Have you heard of the Battle of Waterloo?
Have I heard of it? Half of this audience was in it. You know, those rush hour trains are murderers.
No, my Betty Chou, no, no, my little Jean-Baptiste. No, I am General Napoleon.
Did he spit as well?
In French.
General Napoleon? Well, you look more like a major disaster.
Oh, yes, sacre bleu. Do you know, it is 180 years ago to this very day he was made Emperor of France.
Is that a fact?
It is.
Well, pardon me for saying so, though, Biggins. I mean, aren't you just a little bit too large to play a pony part?
Oh.
And even a bony part.
Napoleon was the most successful general of the French artillery. He was renowned for his big bangs.
Well, there's no answer to that, Biggins. There really isn't. But on the subject of artillery, now that brings me nicely on to our next surprise.
Is it going to be sad?
Not really, no.
I only ask because you seem to have a tear down your cheek.
It's because of this script. It's the onions. They're a bit strong.
The onions?
Yes.
Oh, then I should get on my bike and peddle my wares elsewhere. Au revoir.
Well, it's the last show. Where are you off to?
I thought I would go to Waterloo. Au revoir. Bye-bye. See you later.
Well, while Biggins sorts out his onions, it's time to surprise another ex-artilleryman, Bill Henley, who lives in Wimbledon. Now, Bill was a member of the Fleet Air Armfield gun crew at the Royal Tournament in 1954. Now, you know those fellas. Have you seen those fellas with all those guns, you know? They're very heavy and they run all over the place. Have you seen them? Yes! Well, he was one of them. And Bill has been trying to trace the men in his team, for a long time, without any success. Especially the one who introduced him to his wife. And at this very moment, he's sitting at home. Hopefully, I think he's sitting at home. Because Tony Arthur's outside the house, now ready to surprise him.
I certainly am, Cilla. Well, this is the place. Let's go and see if Bill's in, okay? Keep your fingers crossed. Bill Henley? Surprise, surprise. Come here and talk to me. Come and talk to me. For 30 years, come here. I'm not going to bite you. Come here, hold on. For 30 years, you've been wanting to meet the lads that helped you carry the field gun at the Royal Tournament, haven't you? Is that right? Speak to me, Bill. Yes. Right, well, tonight is the night. What do you think of that?
Rubbish.
No, it isn't rubbish. If you'd like to get your coat and come with us, because Cilla's waiting at the studio, all ready for you. So can you get your coat? And you can also get your wife, Monica. See, I don't even know her name. I'm not joking. Can you get... Have you got Bill's coat? Come on. Good. Okay. This way. Come on, walk this way. There's a car right here. Here we go.
Well, thanks a lot, Tony, and we look forward to meeting them later. Oh, wasn't it exciting, Biggins?
It certainly was.
But now it's time for our phone numbers game.
Yes, the only game on television where you, the viewer, can play and win prizes.
Oh, but Biggins, first of all, we need our cue puller, don't we? And we've had thousands of letters from people dying to pull our cubes. And numerous of other things which we won't mention. We decided to put them all in a bag and do a bit of pulling ourselves.
We certainly did. And the letter we pulled was from a Mrs. Christine Norris from Warrington in Cheshire. Where are you?
Christine, well, Christine, why don't you come and join us, love? Why don't we show everybody at home the rules of the game?
Now, first make up your card. Start with a big square like this. Divide it into 25 smaller squares, like this. Now put P-H-O-N-E across the top. And now add the last 5 digits of your phone number, including the dialing code down the left-hand side. The winner will be the first person to ring out with a straight line of 5 squares across, down, or diagonally containing the correct answers to the questions for those squares. We'll give you the questions and the number to call later in the show. Now, to give you a start, you can have some free squares that count towards a winning line without you having to write answers in them. As always, the middle square is free, then just for this week, the 4th under P, the 5th under N, and the 2nd under E.
And remember, make a very careful note of those free squares.
All right, Christine, shake that bag and pull that first lucky cube. Here we have a yellow one, it's N9.
So if you've got N9, in which country will the next Olympics be held? More cubes, Cilla.
Now, we cannot repeat any of these questions, so please keep your ears and your eyes open. More cubes, Christine. It's a blue one. Oh, it matches me frock. P3.
What colour is associated with envy? More cubes.
More cubes, Christine. P5.
So if you have P5, what drink is in the title of this song? We'll have some more cubes for you later on, and as soon as you have a complete line of 5 squares in any direction, give us a tinkle on tonight's number, 019369396. And remember, the lines will be open until 9 o'clock tonight, but please only phone us when you have a winning line.
Well, you know, Biggins, I think Dave Wright should be ready by now. In fact, I know Dave Wright's ready. I can see it. There he is. Come on in, Dave.
I love your shoes, Dave.
Yes. I wonder if that style will ever come back. Well, you look a right little glitter bug.
Right, yeah. I was going to say something healthy.
How do you feel, Dave? Do you feel all right?
My bracelet's undone.
Oh, thanks. I didn't know you could. You know, this looks strangely like our lube chain. But you're not going to be on your own tonight, you know, Dave.
No.
Apart from Biggins and I helping you out, you know, we've got your very special own glitter band, you know.
Oh.
Yes, to back you up. Just have a look over there and see who's coming on. Well, it's your own fault you can't dig a joke. Come on, Dave. Surprise, surprise. You're on, kid. Walk this way. Good luck, mate.
Mike, and good luck, Dave.
Opinion. What about you, lads? What did you think of our day?
That was better than the real thing.
That was better than
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
Put it in, please. Boy Biggins.
Oh.
Cilla, the surprise on whose plays? Listen, have you ever played Follow the Leader? No. Okay, come here. I'll show you how to play Follow the Leader, right?
We're all
come round here. Come round here.
Can I join in, please,
okay.
Gary?
Come round here.
Stand
Hold my hand. Hold my hand, okay? Let's do this together, shall we?
Oh, please, show
Come
the
on
real.
then, let's
We
do
want
it
the
together.
real
What
stuff,
we doing?
don't we,
We'll do
ladies?
it same thing again. I'll show you how to do it.
Go on, you show.
Okay.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I say, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Incredible.
Oh, that was absolutely smashing. But you've got one extra surprise for him, haven't you?
Yeah, do you fancy joining the band for a while? Yeah? Play some maracas. Play with the maracas. Listen, how'd you like to join me and the audience and everybody here in another rock and roll Christmas? Hey? New single. New single. All right. Get in the band, boy.
I didn't play it.
Here we go. It's Christmas.
Thank you, sir. Did you enjoy it, Dave? Did you? Well, I tell you what, Gary, if you want to retire, which I know you won't, this guy's got to take over from you. Maracas and all. See you in a couple of minutes.
More surprises coming up for Jean Duffett, the Meals on Wheels lady, when Cilla sings for her supper. And David Norris, when his wife reveals the real reason she's been pulling our cubes tonight.
Yeah. Oh, I say, don't look now, Cilla, but there's a strange fellow over there lurking in the audience.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Carolgees.
Come on, Spit. Come and look at this. Come and look at this motley crew over here. Anyone you fancy? Look, see. No, just wipe your glasses, it'll be all right. Well, we've got a real surprise for somebody in the audience, and none of you know who it is. Hello, sir. What's your name?
Gertie.
Correct. Hello, love. How you doing?
Darling.
Say hello to Spit.
Oh, hello, dear.
Pretend it's Brill Cream, be all right. We've got a real surprise. Nobody knows. What's your name? Sarah. Kirby. Sarah Kirby. Give Sarah Kirby a nice big round of applause. Come on.
right, sit down. Is this a surprise for you, Sarah?
Yeah.
Yes, it certainly is. Where are you from, Sarah?
Ilford.
Ilford. Right, lovely films. For a very special reason, Sarah, because I understand, Sarah, that one of your hobbies is juggling and a balancing act. Is that correct?
Oh.
Is that right?
No, not really.
No? Oh, well, never mind. You're going to do it anyway. Because you're here on Surprise, Surprise, this is a new challenge for you. And, Sarah, we've got a little something here just to help you. We have an apron, because there might be some liquid involved in this. Knowing me and my old days, all right, and spit the dog, and he's spitting. You don't get in a mess at all. All right, Sarah. Are you nervous?
Yeah.
What would you like to sing for us while you're here? Sarah, this is a juggling act. I'd like you to hold your hand like that. This is your hand here. You find that's on the end of your arm. Just hold it flat, all right? Are you strong? No? Right, now we've got a tray here for you, Sarah, and this tray's got some drinks on it. Remember, this is a balancing act, Sarah, right? So hold that tray of drinks, okay? Are you going out tonight?
No.
It's just as well, you'll be soaking wet. And we've got another tray for you here, Sarah. And this first tray goes on this second tray. Now, I'd use the other hand just to balance them out for now, all right? Just get them nicely balanced, concentrate on those drinks. And in fact, Sarah, guess what? We've got a third tray of drinks for you, and here they are. And they go on the top. Now, remember what you've seen in the circus as a child? All right? Remember all those monkeys you used to fall in love with when you were little? All right, and Sarah, we've got the final tray coming up now. Make sure that hand's balanced, because this final tray with one drink is going right on the top. Okay, now, Sarah, get that balanced out, because the idea of this particular trick, Sarah, is for you to drink the contents of that top glass. Without, Sarah, just a minute. Without, concentrate. Get them balanced. Without spilling any of the others, all right? Now, that sounds easy. Balance them out. Just a minute, Sarah. Hold on again. There's something I forgot to tell you. You've got to drink the contents, but there's a piece of string here, Sarah. Now, onto this piece of string, don't look. Don't look. No, you just concentrate on those trays. Because on this piece of string, Sarah, attached to here, lean back in your seat if you would. Because attached to here, Sarah, is a balloon. I'm not going to tell you anything more, but it's full of water. All right, Sarah. And you've got to hold this string, Sarah, in your teeth. They're not full, Tommy. Right, hold the string in your teeth, Sarah. Tightly, tightly, don't let go. Because, Sarah, this is it now. Lean back in your chair. And, Sarah, while you're balancing that, you've got to drink. It's actually cola. Just a minute. Don't laugh. You've got to drink the cola through your teeth. And the audience are going to encourage you. Come on, 1, 2, 3, balance, and off you go. Drink that top glass of cola. Okay, Sarah, come on, get it balanced out. This is going to be good. That's it. Off we go.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, we had a letter from a Mr. Ernie Ignatius of Barnet telling us that he was the only known existing Indian jazz singer. And before the species becomes extinct, he has the burning ambition to sing with a big band. Now, we decided we couldn't let the last of the Indian jazz singers just fade away. So to fulfill his ambition, we sent Biggins along to surprise him, didn't we, lad?
Yes, and did Ernest get a big surprise when he saw the big band that we had arranged for him to sing with? Have a look at this. Well, here I am at the Woodville Hall's Gravesend. I'm in the star dressing room with the lights and the makeup. But the man who's going to be the star tonight doesn't know it yet. His name is Ernie Ignatius, and he wrote us this letter. If I was being shot tomorrow at dawn and was asked for one last request, I would ask to be allowed to sing with a big band. Sir, I am 40 years old now, and there's not much chance of me being shot in the near future. But could you make my dream come true, please? We certainly could. We have, and in fact, I'm going to find him now. Come with me. Ernie's a booking clerk at his local tube station, and that's where I caught up with him. Excuse me, could I just, push by? Ernest Ignatius? Surprise, surprise! Come out here, Ernie. Hope he's coming through this door. Ernie, welcome! Surprise! Now, you wrote to us and said that you wanted to sing with a big band, right?
God above, no.
Well, now's your chance. You're going to be singing tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight, and do you know what the band is?
No. Who's it?
The
Don't tell
band
me. Don't tell
is
me.
Joe Lost, the biggest and the best. So, let's give a very, very warm welcome to Ernie Ignatius.
Thank you very much.
Falling in love with love is falling for make-believe. Falling in love with love is playing the fool. And too much is such a juvenile fancy. Learning to trust is just for children in school. I fell in love with love one night when the moon was full. I was unwise with eyes, unable to see. I fell in love with love everlasting. But love fed out, yes, love fed out, yes, love fed out. With me.
Well, we all thought that was smashing, Ernest. Where are you, Ernest?
Here you are, Cilla.
Give us one of those famous smiles as you did on the film. But your mouth went... Yes, lovely. Congratulations, you were absolutely smashing, wasn't he, Biggins?
He was terrific, he really was.
Well, now, you know, I think it's time to meet Bill and Monica.
Have they arrived?
All the way from... I can see them. Come
Good.
in, Bill and Monica. Please do. So it's just a nice surprise. Say hello to Biggins, my dear. Hello, Monica. Would you like to sit next to me? Sit next to them. Well, isn't this absolutely smashing? And it was 30 years ago since you last did that royal tournament, is that right?
That's right.
Now, that must have been hard work.
Murder.
And did you ever win?
We won a few. We was unlucky, unfortunately.
You were very famous, look at that.
Well, you didn't win that particular time, but perhaps you could have a little bit more practice, because we've done a lot of hard work, and we found some of those men that were with you that night, and they are Ben Hazel, John Blaney, Bob Farnham, and your trainer in 1954, Jack Standen.
Is that a nice surprise? I must ask Jack, I mean, what were you like as a team then?
Oh, we were very good. We were better than the rest of them, but we had a bit of bad luck, I think.
Bit of bad luck?
Oh, yeah.
Now, there's one famous face missing from that lineup, isn't there?
Yeah.
Who?
Can I swear?
No, but his name is Jim Sharp.
I want to find his wife.
You want to find his wife?
Yeah.
I know why you want to find his wife, I do.
Yes.
I think Monica should tell this story because you were mates, very good friends.
Yes, at
with
work.
Pat
At work,
Sharp, his
yeah.
wife. You take the story up from there, Monica.
Well, I worked at Cook's, the travel agents, and she brought some photographs in, and she said to me, have a look at those. And so all us girls sat in the canteen, and we looked at them, and when I took them back, she said to me, which one did you fancy? And I said, none of them really. She said, well, there must be one. So I said, oh, the fella in the tracksuit's quite nice, yes. She said, that's Bill. Oh, he's nice.
Oh, yes, very handsome. What went on from there then, Monica?
The next day in the canteen, she said to me, he's ringing you at 8 o'clock tonight. And I said, really? And he rang, and I arranged to meet him on the Friday. And I met him at 8 o'clock on June the 11th. And that was on a Friday. Then on the Monday, he met me from work. That night, he proposed.
So fit and healthy.
This is absolutely absolutely wonderful.
Then we got married and we've had 6 children.
I know, 6 children in 28 years. Isn't that marvellous, ladies and gentlemen? A very happy marriage.
Yes, yes.
Due to a blind date.
Yes.
But it has been known for him to put on record that he said in all those years, in 28 years, or 30 years, in fact, that you'd like to see this Jim again. If only just to shoot him.
A lot of them.
A lot of them. Well, now you get your chance tonight, because he's here.
Never.
Yes. Come in, Jim, please. And here he is. Well, what a surprise prize. And we're not finished with you, Monica, for telling that story so beautiful there. We've got one extra surprise to you. Yes, we have. We've got his wife. We've got Pat here. The one who set it all up. Surprise, surprise. Come on in, Pat.
Lovely.
Well, I think that's a marvellous story. And, you know, you've both been married almost 30 years. You, 28 years. And what about you, Pat?
30 years.
30 years. Well, look, I hope it doesn't take the next 30 years for you to get together again, because you know what? It took us a heck of a long time to find you all. Now, promise me you'll keep in touch.
Yes, yes.
Oh, well done. What a lovely story. Isn't that a lovely story?
Well, after that lovely story, it's time for our phone numbers game again. Now, don't forget, the first one to phone in with the correct line of squares will win a prize of their choice, and we have 2 more prizes for the runners-up. So, Cilla, more cubes.
More cubes, Christine. A blue one, 07.
So, if you've got 07, with which country do you associate this animal? More cubes, Cilla.
More cubes, Christine. You're not shaking that bag, dear. P2.
What vegetable did Sir Walter Raleigh introduce to Britain? More cubes.
That's a shake. Does Gary Glitter know about that? 03.
So if you've got 03, what is the first name of the man most associated with this song? Just to remind you, the number to ring is 01936 9396.
Well, those of you who saw last week's show will remember we surprised bus driver Bob Rotherham on the phone, who, according to his daughter Judith, is a bit of a nutter. But what a time I had trying to get hold of him, because, you see, the only place we could phone him was at the bus station where he worked in the middle of Manchester. Now, he was halfway round his route on the number 26, but Cilla always gets her man. And here he is, Robotic Bob. Actually, we did have a job trying to get hold of you, Bob. Yes. We did. Is this your robotic outfit?
Yes.
It's different from the uniform you've got to wear on the buses, isn't it?
Just a bit, yes.
By the way, you know when I phoned you up, where were you at the time when I phoned you up?
I'd just come back from the toilet, actually.
I've just flushed Biggins out. Well, your daughter Judith tells you we're absolute nutter. A very nice one. And we don't want you to be lonely tonight, so we've arranged for one of the originators of Tick and Tock. He likes to be known now better as Mr. X, to help you out in this robotic dancing. In actual fact, if you look that way, Bob, surprise, surprise, he's waiting over there. So in your own time, you can go and join him. Off you go, Bob. The best of luck. What do you think of him, Mr. X? Oh, smash. Now, back up there in Manchester, you drive the bus. You're a bus driver, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes? Well, we're going to... Surprise, surprise. You've got a new bus conductor tonight on that 26 bus route. Here he is. Oh, look at this. It's going back. Oh, hey. Look at this. Oh.
Hello, Miss Black. Hello, Bob. Fancy a fourpenny one?
Actually, that is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. I think you're rather lovely, too.
Do you know, I think I'm in love again. Would you like to dance?
I would. Robotic dancing.
Robotic?
I'll play the music.
You know, I think this is absolutely catchy, isn't it, Mr. X? What do you think, Bob?
Definitely, yes.
What about you, Biggins?
Yes, I think we shall leave now and go to the break.
See you in a couple of minutes.
Now, here are the answers to last week's phone game. And in a moment, David Norris finds his father after 35 years.
Welcome back. Now it's time to play the final part in our phone numbers game. But before you pull that final cube, oh, Christine, you've been a lovely cube puller, hasn't she, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you. Take that back and pull that final cube. Answer green one this time. H8.
So if you have H8, on what would you find a plimsoll line? And now, here's your bonus question. If you know the answer, you can put it into any square you want to complete a winning line. What city is this song about? And the phone number to ring is 01936 9396. And remember, the lines will only be open until 9 o'clock tonight. And now for last week's winners. The runners-up were Mrs. Martine Thompson from London and Mr. Stephen Whittingslow from Bost in Lincolnshire. And they each receive a portable television.
And last week's lucky winner is Mr. Darryl O'Keefe from London. Where are you, Darryl? Now, come on, surprise us all, Darryl, with something new and interesting. What do you want as your special surprise prize?
A video cassette recorder.
They say that every week, don't they, Biggins?
And it's a lovely prize to have, I suppose.
Well, it certainly is, but
Useful.
now it's time for this week's Cillagram. Did you know that?
It certainly is, but first, Cilla, do you remember the Cillagram you did a couple of weeks ago in Kinver in the Midlands?
Well, how could I ever forget when you're smiling?
Have a listen to this. It's a letter from Jeremy Thomas, aged 13. Dear Cilla, when you were filming in Kinver, I saw you getting out of your car outside the White Hart Hotel, and you fell over flat on your face. I hope you were not hurt and there were no bones broken. Anyway, my mum says now that you've made a big impression on our village. Charming. You put a dent in our new cobblestone pavement. So, they might put a plaque up for you, Cilla.
A plaque up to me?
Yes.
Actually, I did fall flat on my face, Biggins. I did.
Did you?
I've still got the bruise as well. I do realise who, you know, somebody in our audience tonight who deserves a plaque, and it's Mrs. Jean Duffett of Romford in Essex. Now, Jean has been delivering Meals on Wheels to the elderly for 10 years, and her husband Dave reckons that about 250,000 meals she's delivered, and she still finds time to work at the local hospital. Well, Dave, the son Stephen, and Deborah, the daughter, and all the people who rely on Jean for their meals think she deserves a surprise, and so do we. Well, here we are at Barking Town Hall. Now, Jean is a Meals on Wheels delivery lady, and at this very moment, she's downstairs signing in. So I better pop down there and tell her that the only meal she's going to see today is the one that we've fixed up for her. Jean Duffett.
Oh, Cilla!
Hello! Surprise, surprise. A round of applause. been hearing things about you, Jean.
Well, I'm not surprised everybody talks about me.
We've heard that for the past 10 years. You have delivered over, 200,000 Meals on Wheels.
Oh, have I?
Yes,
oh,
you
well.
have. And not only that, you've done an awful lot of work at your local hospital.
Well, no more than what anybody else does.
Well, all those lovely people think that you're absolutely smashing and that you deserve a little treat.
Oh, really? Oh.
So today we've arranged a special little treat for you.
Have you?
Yeah, we are going to provide a meal for you. And guess who's waiting on?
You? Oh, that's great. I've always wanted to be home servant.
That's nice, isn't it? You also brought all your frock, a lovely frock.
Hey, I hope you brought me a pair of tights. I've got a hole in these.
Well, come on, Jean. I'm going to get changed as well. We'll all get changed. I'm going to sing you a little Cillagram as well.
Oh, are you? Go on then.
Come on, not now. When I'm 64.
Oh. Well, it won't be long, will it?
When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine? Birthday greetings, if I've been out till 2:45, would you lock the door? Will you still need me, or will you still feed me when I'm 64? Every summer we can rent a cottage in the Isle of Wight, if it's not too dear. We could strip and save. Grandchildren on your knee. Vire, Chuck and Tate. When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now, you'll still be sending me a Valentine, birthday greetings, bottle of wine. If I've been out, would you lock that door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Will you still love me when I'm 64? Well, you know, before we leave this story, I must tell you we had a smashing day. Oh, but Dave, Chuck, there he is in the audience with that lovely red face. You are accident-prone, love. Aren't you, son? I've got the actual shirt that you wore that day for that meal. Here it is. Here we are, Chuck. Look at that. Bit of a messy eater. All that, I think it's wine stains and food stains. Oh, and do you remember the champagne? Well, now's the time to recap. Have a look at this. Will you still be sending me a Valentine? Birthday greetings, bottle of wine. Thank you for being such a lovely couple.
You know what you should have sung there, don't you?
Oh, you are a mucky kid?
Yes!
Well, you know, we might have finished with the phone numbers game, but we certainly haven't finished with our cue puller, because this is where a nice surprise comes in. Come on in, Christine. Are you there, love? And bring that bag in. You see, Christine, you've got one more surprising thing to pull out that bag, haven't you?
That's true.
Yes, and this is it. This is the letter that you wrote to us, isn't it, love? Yeah.
And it's got nothing to do with cue pulling, has it?
Not at all, no.
No.
Because, you see, cue pulling was just our excuse. Well, it was your excuse, really, because you wrote us this letter about your husband, Dave. David, actually, he's sitting in the audience tonight. It was an excuse to get him down from Warrington because he was a little bit suspicious, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Where are you, David? Where are you, love? He's sitting over there. Please come and join us. This is all about you, Dave. Well, welcome to the show, and surprise, surprise, David.
Yes, your Christine told us, David, that in fact, your father had, when you were 3 weeks old, left to go back to the USA because he was in the army. Is that right? That's right. Yes.
Well, that was over 35 years ago. And your dad, Pat Pavlaki, he was an American, and he married your mum, but like many of wartime marriages, they split up. And he settled in America, back in America, and you stayed in England. But when you were older, your mother obviously told you all about him, didn't she?
That's right, yeah. And much to your surprise, one day you got a letter out of the blue for him, didn't you?
Well, I must read what your Christine says about that letter. It's absolutely, you know, it moved me. She says, the look on David's face when he received that letter from his father will remain in my memory forever. Which is absolutely fantastic.
And 10 years ago, your daughter was born, and it was then that Christine suggested that you actually spend all your life savings and go see the father you'd never seen, but you felt because you had a new baby, and Christine, you wouldn't do that, and so the moment passed.
And you couldn't afford to go to America. But a little bird told me, well, it was Christine, actually, she told me, it was your birthday last week, wasn't it?
Monday, yeah.
Well, we've got a very special birthday surprise for you. Actually, it's Christine's special Christmas present for you, because you're now going to say hello to your dad. Come in, Dad. Pat, laddie. Well, all I can say is happy birthday, David, and welcome home, Dad. Wasn't that smashing? The more the world is changing, the more it stays the same. Life is full of small surprises. It's a never-ending game. If nothing is impossible, will you believe your eyes? If the unexpected brings a smile, that's a big surprise. Surprise, surprise. The unexpected hits you between the eyes. The unpredictable, that's the surprise you see. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. It's the greatest feeling nobody denies. It's love and joy in disguise. The unpredictable, that's the surprise you see. Surprise, surprise. Well, ladies and gentlemen, especially everybody sitting at home, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. Now, the bad news is that this is the last show in the present series. But the good news is that we're coming back. And we hope to see you all back here in the Surprise Surprise Studios on Christmas Sunday. I'd like to say a very big thank you to everybody who's taken part throughout the series in the show. Because without you at home watching, we wouldn't have had the success that we have. And I couldn't have done it either without my big mate, Biggins.
Bye-bye, Cilla. See you Christmas Sunday. Don't forget my present.